Live from a place that has quite the reputation, Ship It Stadium. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, towing the slab in today's game. Logan Gilbert. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. That one well upstairs. And that's ball one. Just missed. Next offering misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's a strike at the knees.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Refsnyder on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one lifted to left. Refsnyder makes the grab, one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Tap back up the middle. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Brandon Williamson.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, he's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
That one fouled off. That's towards center. Friedl drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
JP Crawford, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. One out, base is empty. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to first, and that chance handled. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eugenio Suarez. Suarez, a powerful designated hitter, a member of the 1,000 hit club. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And that's in for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Next offering way upstairs. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And the batter now, Sal Stewart. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball one there.
1-2.
Next one just misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting sixth, right fielder Will Benson.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Gets to it on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Stepping in, Cal Raliegh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Friedl calls it in, and there's one away. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 straight.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting sixth, left fielder Rob Refsnyder.
Still 2 down now, and here is Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Trevino hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Jose Trevino. Gilbert back to work. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's a little bit high. That one missing inside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Ke'Bryan Hayes. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. Slow roller to third. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. TJ Friedl now at the plate. Slider clips the zone.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena.
Randy
Arozarena went deep in his most recent game.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Williamson winds and deals. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. And up next for Seattle, Ben Williamson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Gets the call, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Benson makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 2.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fly ball center field. Friedl brings it in for the third out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Matt McLain. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's outside. And it's 3-0.
Strike. Woo. 3-1.
There's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And here is Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
No, that's a ball.
McLain takes his lead at third with 1 away. Ground ball, Naylor. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Reds 1 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now the number 2 hitter, JP Crawford, grounded out his first time. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there and try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough to cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one popped to short. De La Cruz squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Fouled off. He was late. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. One left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Naylor. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Catcher, Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. Walked his first time. Trevino, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Just missed. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Edward Bizardo, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Vargas getting cranked up as well. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Robles hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder.
2 outs,
Spencer
base is
Steer.
empty. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one outside, and that is ball 1. And downstairs.
2-1.
Right down the chute, and it's 2-2. He goes down looking. Reds go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and monkey clouds up.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Reds, Graham
Number
Ashcraft.
23.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1.
Rodriguez.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. Rodriguez out of the play.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strike.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. His first at-bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2
Inside,
strike.
and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan
Now
Wu.
pitching
Just
for
trying
the
to keep this one
Mariners.
close here, and this is where a
Number
bullpen
22.
can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. T. Brian Hayes. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizzardo up and loosening in the pen. That one finds the zone, and the
One
count
ball,
1-1. Just missed. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That one the other way, and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called
Now
a strike, but
center fielder,
he did such a
TJ
nice job
Friedl.
of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. That
Ball.
misses. Ball one. And that's too high.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Well, I would
3-0.
expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Hayes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And ball
Thank you,
4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now batting,
guy at the plate
second
was not going to help him out
baseman
by
Matt
swinging at
McLain.
something out of the zone.
So digging in, Matt McLain, 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. The second run scores. And they're up by 3.
Waste
Now
no
batting,
time there. Put a
shortstop,
really
Elly De La
nice
Cruz.
balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He was all over that
Now
one. Man,
batting,
that feels so
designated
good to
hitter,
shoot an absolute
Eugenio
bolt the
Suarez.
opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Now pitching for
Now
the
on the bump,
Mariners.
Edward Bizardo.
Number 83, Edward Bizardo.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. There's a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Up and in.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
2
Runner
balls,
at third
1
here.
strike.
Nobody out. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Take your base.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big
Now
deal
batting,
because
number
if you pitch
27.
to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Stewart
Nope,
in the
that's
box
off
for the
the plate.
third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Ball low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. That clips the zone, and that is strike one.
No, that's a ball.
Right through there for a strike.
1 and 2.
Next pitch is outside.
2 and 2.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and this one looks like trouble coming home. One run is in. Robles quickly throws it in, and they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Hey! One ball.
In the
strike.
dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That missed by a lot. 2 and 2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. A strikeout and a walk. That misses the zone. 1-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, right field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So out of the bullpen for the
Now
Mariners,
pitching for the
Emerson Hancock.
Mariners,
Well, they need someone to stop
Number
the bleed and
26.
keep the score right where it is.
Emerson
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So man aboard. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's a strike. Steer leads off first with one away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's two down.
now batting the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Crawford. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 8 and the Mariners nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
64.
mound, Tony Santillan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the third baseman,
Leading off for the
Ben
Mariners,
Williamson.
Third baseman, number.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And there's the strike. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that one fouled off. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Hit in the air, left field, Steer. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Just off the outside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Man at first. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Outside,
2 strikes.
and the count is 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He circles the bases. It's 10-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Now 1-1.
1 strike. That's the ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Counts full.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Second walk of the
Now
game for
batting,
him,
number
and he's been
27.
really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Stewart in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1-1.
And there's a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. First and second here, no outs. Next offering upstairs. There's a strike. And that skips in the dirt. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 11-0.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher.
New pitcher for the Mariners, number 64.
Now pitching
Gets an
for the
opportunity to
Mariners.
square off against his former team,
Number
so I
64.
wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stewart on third. Benson on at first with nobody out. Well struck left field. That's a base hit as a run scores. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Now batting, left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. And that one upstairs. No outs. Runner on second. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now
Now
Brian
batting,
Hayes,
third baseman,
1 for 3.
Brian Hayes.
And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite? Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ
Runner on
Friedl.
at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one missed. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And that ball is out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 16-0.
Thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now pitching for
So
the
out of the
Mariners.
bullpen for the Mariners, Carlos
Number
Vargas.
54.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Vargas.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one ripped left field. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz.
Ball 1.
That's out to center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eugenio
Two down,
Suarez.
bases empty. Eugenio Suarez digs in now. Fastball for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering is outside. And a slider misses down and away. On the ground to third, Williamson fires over to first, and that is the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 7th inning stretch time. Reds out front, 17-0.
Now you can fix your frown. Ow, and I ain't keep around and get down. My bite is bigger than my growl, I'm proud. A lioness on the prowl, my pain, I'm hiding it in my smile. And lately my faith, I've been finding it in the clouds. And don't tell me wait, cause I'm living it now.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ferguson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Dominic Cano.
A woman hear me roar and it sounded like the beat drop. Don't test me. Don't test me. Don't test me.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls that one foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Popped up. McLain puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Pinch hitter coming on,
Andrew
Knizner. Looking to start something with one gone.
Andrew Knizner.
And that one in the air center field. Friedl snags it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Reds lead it 17-0. Now into the game, Luke Raley. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 20.
Also entering the game, Ryan Bliss. He's in at shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 1.
Sal Stewart
Leading off for
getting
the
ready
Reds,
to hit.
First baseman, number 27.
Vargas, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench.
39,
Nathaniel Lowe. Vargas back to work. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Line to left. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
Now it's going to be Will Benson. And that one is inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. That one is gone. A 2-run homer, and they add a couple more. It's 19-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Mariners, Jose
number
Ferrer.
48. Jose Ferrer.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
Now batting, left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. That one at triple digits. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Gabe Spire getting loose out there. Trevino aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's in there for strike 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
Now batting,
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. So now a pinch hitter, Dane Myers. 1 out, runners at the corners for him. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball.
No strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. There's a strike. Now 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the ground. Nice stop. The feed for 1.
He's out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for Cincinnati.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Matt McLain, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Raliegh makes the grab, and that is that. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Reds on top 21-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Pierce Johnson.
Pierce Johnson.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Julio Rodriguez. the velocity 97 with that fastball. Pierce Johnson fires. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Johnson fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Johnson, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. There's a strike.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Boog, I think sometimes it's best to go up there and actually look for the breaking ball, because if you're trying to hit the fastball and adjust to that breaking ball, which you know he wants to put you away with, you're just going to swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Arozarena stands in now and watches strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, Reds out front, 21-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gabe Spire.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 55, Gabe Spire.
Eugenio Suarez now at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jackson Kowar getting ready to go. Evans warming up as well.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And now the count is even. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Hey! No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rivas sizing this one up and makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Two outs. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. Reds lead this one 21-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to
50.
start the bottom of the 9th. Sam Mold.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days
Leading off
rest,
for the
so he
Mariners,
should be
third
rested.
baseman,
But we'll see if he has any
number
rust to
9.
shake off.
Hit in the air left field. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, number 2.
Next to hit, Cole Young. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench.
Number 0.
Samant Taylor.
Samant
Runner on first and 1 down for him.
Taylor.
High fly ball out to left field. Steer under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 1.
So they're down to their final out. Ryan Bliss will hit next, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take this one in a blowout.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Lock down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.